After triggering a tripwire in one of the Court of Owls' hidden chambers, within his family's buildings, Batman navigates the chaos of the explosion, narrowly avoiding falling debris. Uncovering these hidden sanctuaries dating back to the 19th century has been a revelation, but this time, he triggered a trap. With intense concentration, he shoots his bat rope through a weakened wall, swiftly escaping into the night. Back in the Batcave, Richard Grayson is amazed to see his mentor apparently taking a break, until Alfred confesses that he's been giving Bruce drugs to make him stop working. As Bruce regains consciousness, Richard discovers him deeply focused in examining a set of skeletal remains that once belonged to Alan Wayne. Having discussed the matter with Commissioner Gordon, both agree on an unsettling observation. Batman seems unsure if the Court of Owls really exists, even though there's a lot of evidence that says they do. Richard shares his concerns, suspecting that Bruce is pushing himself too hard. Even Commissioner Gordon has remarked that Batman might be underplaying the threat he faces. The recent incident with the Talon, an assassin who fell from a building and killed his guards on the way to the morgue, along with finding these real hideouts, makes their suspicions stronger. Richard urges Bruce to exercise more caution in navigating this case. Bruce says he's just trying to stay objective, as he goes back to analyzing the situation. As Richard begins to leave, Bruce stops him with a surprising statement. He's sure the Court of Owls isn't real, because he investigated it personally. Bruce admits that after his parents were murdered, he couldn't accept that their deaths were just a coincidence, that some criminal could have just killed them for money and jewelry. Bruce had once questioned his father about the Court of Owls, but Thomas Wayne had dismissed it. But there was a clue left behind, an owl's nest found in the upper room of the manor. Following the Wayne murders, Bruce destroyed the nest and eliminated the owls, making a serious promise to find and reveal the hidden Court of Owls. As Bruce dug deeper into his investigation, the clues led him to closely examine Gotham City's high society. He identified a group of suspects, all of whom were members of a club meeting at Harbor House, marked by an owl emblem. Breaking into the deserted club, he discovered a hidden chamber. However, what awaited him was more disturbing than he had anticipated: emptiness. To his misfortune, the trapdoor sealed shut behind him, leaving him confined in that room for a week until Alfred discovered him, unconscious and in a coma-like state. Bruce reflects, admitting that he learned a hard lesson about not letting emotions dictate his investigations. His desperate desire for the Court of Owls to exist had nearly cost him his life. Richard counters, suggesting that while the Waynes have been a significant presence in Gotham for generations, the city's history stretches back much further. Over its 4 centuries, perhaps Gotham had been under the influence of something even darker than the Batman. Batman enters the tunnels, the very place where his great-grandfather Alan Wayne was discovered lifeless. Just like the unfortunate man he had previously found, along with a threatening message. Alan's bones showed small holes, consistent with the throwing knives associated with the Talon. Yet, there was an added mystery. Traces of a rock that had changed from its original form, similar to marble, were found on Alan's bones. Suddenly, the Talon appears and attacks Batman while saying the scary rhyme of the Court of Owls. The force of the Talon's attack throws Batman into the depths beneath the city, and when he regains consciousness, he finds himself trapped in a confusing maze. Above him, a screen turns on, showing 3 masked people who greet him in a scary way.